What we do here is go back.
Hello and welcome back to At the Bar. It is episode 2 and it is another Sunday night where Saints have just lost in the EFL Cup final.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, it was
very
undeserved loss. It was a good game actually, to be fair, for the EFL Cup final, but that is not the main talking point of the week. I think the whole of football itself was shocked when Claudio Ranieri departed Leicester City.
I don't think he departed.
Well, he
was pushed out.
Yeah,
he was betrayed by his players.
Was he betrayed by his players?
He got given a boot by Kasper Schmeichel. Look into my eyes.
Yeah, Kasper Schmeichel did a very dodgy interview with Jeff Shreves, and
I haven't seen that yet.
It's really dodgy.
Yeah.
He's avoiding questions like the plague. It's unbelievable. Should he have gone, Joe?
What, Ranieri?
Yeah.
Morally, no, but results-wise, yeah. Morally, it's stupid that he's gone because he won the Champions League, won the Premier League with them, doing all right in the Champions League. Like, they got a result at Seville, which I said last week. If they can get 2-1 away, that's a good result. But if you look where they are in the league, what are they, 16th, maybe 17th?
No, well, they were in the relegation.
They are in the
before.
relegation.
Yeah, they are.
They're in
18th,
relegation?
Yeah.
It just shows it's not good enough and that they needed a change. But just because of what Ranieri done last year and how everyone just loved what he did, it's hard to see him go. But it's probably the right decision, maybe.
It's a difficult one. It's like you got to be loyal, but you got to admit they were fucking terrible.
Yeah,
They
were so poor. The thing is, how far can loyalty get you? If they get relegated, but everyone will be complaining. So you can't really win. It's a difficult one.
But it's
just the way that they drastically have declined.
Well, the person who's most linked to the job now is Nigel Pearson, who originally lost his job at the end of the season, didn't he? I can't remember who came in.
They didn't.
They didn't appoint him, did they?
No, he stayed and then left at the start of the season.
Yeah, he left at the start of the season.
Yeah, and his son. His son, pre-season thing.
Yeah, so bring him back in Nigel Pearson. That's surely looking towards the Championship.
He went to Derby and was probably one of their worst ever managers.
Yeah. Completely failed.
I have to be honest, I don't like that man.
You just don't like him.
He's a nasty man.
Who else has been linked?
Mancini.
He ruled himself out.
That's a good idea.
The second favourite is actually Roy Hodgson.
Well, I heard Pardew, but I think I don't think that's a bad job. Avoid that.
What, the Leicester job?
If they stay up, then go for it. But no way. What's the point?
Yeah, well, they've got nothing to lose. You can't top what they've done. Obviously, the squad have proven this year that they can't win the league again. So,
but
all their
they probably will go out of the Champions League, but they're not completely out of it. Like, I think that was a really good result.
I still think they're going out. Sevilla have not conceded an away goal in Europe yet.
They probably still will go out. I'm saying 2-1 is good, and it depends. They won't even probably have a manager in place by then, will they? When is that? A couple of weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks away.
So they're going to go to a Champions League game against Sevilla without a manager. Brilliant. I think the timing was a bit off.
After a not a bad 2-1 loss, and obviously the loss of the weekend, they said the decision was made before that Europa League, the Champions League game. So why didn't they get rid of him beforehand?
It always seems though. They will give a manager a vote of confidence. 2 weeks later, that manager's gone.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Why lie about that? So they give them.
You have to, because the fans feel like they.
But the problem was with Ranieri. I don't think there were any sort of signs of it getting any better. Because he was saying the same thing after every game. We're going to work hard and all that rubbish, but they weren't.
A lot of the time though, Ranieri, which I thought was better than most managers, he would admit that he set his side up wrong when they played Southampton. After the match. He was like, I set my side up differently. I tinkered with it, as he's like infamously known as the Tinker Man.
Then that means they are right, surely, in getting rid of him because it's his fault then.
Yeah.
The thing with Ranieri though is that what made everyone like him so much was he's so laid back and he's such a nice guy.
The thing is, last year he wasn't the Tinker Man.
No, he kept exactly the same, didn't he?
So
was he?
That's the problem. Was he quite fortunate last year?
To win them?
Because his track record has been very muddled before Leicester. I mean, he got sacked from Chelsea, failing to get top 4. Monaco, he got them promoted, and then they bumped him off.
He must have done something, right? He must.
Oh, I'm not saying that, but I think there's a lot of luck.
He did Kante, right? That's what he did.
Yeah. You can't put it all in one player. Like, Kante has been good for Chelsea, but it was Vardy and Morris who scored nearly 50 goals between them in the league or whatever.
And now they can't.
And now they've scored, I think, 4 or 8 between them.
And now Morris is looking like that League 2 player again.
Yeah.
He's looking like a BTEC Buddha Booze. the other way around.
It's not even that as well. It's their defence. It's just
Well,
shocking.
the real Huth and Wes Morgan have stepped up, so that's always good.
Yeah.
They were nothing before. They had a good season, and now they've become nothing.
I think
again.
their biggest problem is the wings and fullbacks. They just get absolutely hammered down there.
What do you like now? Ranieri's gone. Do you think he'll go for another job straight away? Or where
I
will
think
he
he'll
go?
go abroad for sure.
I think he'll go back to Italy. I think in England he's done all he can. There's no point
he's
in
won the
staying
league,
in.
yeah.
He said that there's one job that he wants to have, and that's going back to Fiorentina.
Really?
Yeah. So
I wouldn't be surprised because it's Sousa, isn't it? There,
Yeah.
and he's not. It's very middle, but their team's not very good, is it?
It's not Fiorentina.
Yeah, very average.
Leicester, so it's better than Leicester's.
I feel like someone.
That's not hard.
I feel like someone will snap him up quite quickly though, Ranieri, because people will look at. Like people abroad will think he was the man who led Leicester to the title,
Yeah.
not he's the man who left them in 18th position. Because you can only do so much.
I'm not sure if. I don't think there's going to be top clubs coming in for him. I don't think he's that good at half.
No, I don't think top club. I think a mid-table
Yeah.
side maybe.
Maybe Man United then.
Well, Jose did look a bit pissed off after the EFL win.
Yes.
He wins a trophy and he's still mad.
We didn't play well there, that's why. But we'll go on to that.
Well, we can go on to it now. I mean,
Okay.
the EFL Cup has happened. It's over for another year.
I like it.
Thank God, yeah. I was repping my boys, but sadly they narrowly lost in defeat. Zlatan Ibrahimovic goal was the difference.
88th minute.
Yeah, it was the difference between a good Southampton performance and
We were rubbish.
a lethargic,
An almost
Manchester
dominant
United.
performance from Southampton.
Yeah, they battered us. They really battered
But
us.
let's go back to that goal. That was,
What,
how
Gabby D?
did he? You've got to give the benefit to the defender.
To the defender.
Sorry,
the attack.
attacker.
Yeah, he did give the benefit to the defender.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I meant, attacker. But can you put that down to maybe because it's Man United? You're too scared to.
No, you can't.
I don't think
Everyone
you can
says,
anymore.
"Oh, Man United," but it's not that.
Well,
It's
come
a
on.
different
Mourinho
team.
played that victim game, and it's been proven how many goals you've had go your way this season.
Yeah, but that's not because of that. And that wouldn't be in the back of your mind. It's just literally just luck on the day.
Yeah, true.
Because
I think over the season, maybe.
I
it's
think it just
different.
looks worse when it is Man U because we do like Mourinho
Yeah.
complains a lot, so it's made bigger when
Oh,
something does
Mourinho's
happen.
great with the mind games when he's coming up against a referee that he's done him hard by.
Yeah,
a couple of
that's what I
weeks.
mean. It just
You'll
looks
mention them.
bad in proportion.
That's
But
fair enough.
other teams get a lot of decisions go their way. It's just
Yeah. All the
because
top teams will.
because it's Man U. It's just
I feel like it's been such a lose-lose for Man United though. They've won this competition, which is the least regarded competition at the highest level of
careful.
English football. It is. It is. You can't deny you'd rather win the FA Cup or the Premier League or the
Yeah.
Champions League. So, is there any point for the EFL Cup for the big teams? Does it really mean that much?
I
them
think
going
so.
to Wembley? Do you?
Yeah, still winning trophies, getting you in that
Yeah.
mentality.
For
I mean, he
what-
always won it at Chelsea as well, didn't he?
What I see it
When he
as
first
is that
came
I'm
in.
not too bothered. Like the EFL Cup is the EFL Cup. Everyone says it's the Donkey Cup, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
But what I'm looking now is that it should hopefully give us more confidence going into other things
Yeah.
because we've now won a trophy, so we should back ourselves. Like
It should give you confidence, but you didn't play well enough to go away from that game confident.
we didn't, but it shows you can grind out a result when you
Yeah.
didn't play well in a final. So if we do get to Europa League, we've been there and already won a final. So hopefully it will work like that.
Well,
but-
that guarantees you a spot as well for next year's Europa League.
yeah, because we won that. don't really want that though. I
Well,
forgot it guarantees
Top
us
four is
that.
going to be a struggle.
Well, actually, Saints will probably want us to win the Champions League now because that
Well,
means
what-
they'll get straight
Well,
back into Europa.
what it
no,
means.
it goes to the.
No,
it goes to
it's
the-
only FA Cup they do that for the final.
Yeah,
Oh, does it?
it goes straight to whoever's
So what it means,
sixth,
yeah, what it
I
means, yeah. So that's good for someone like Everton.
Yeah, because that'll give an extra
Yeah,
place, won't it?
but it's a shame because English teams don't really.
Wait, will
seem
it
to
be
care.
Everton or will it be West Brom?
West Brom are slipping down now. They're like
If
8th and
say
9th.
if Arsenal were to win the FA Cup, oh no, you're not. Oh, yeah, you are in it. You can win it, so.
Yeah, I mean,
If you were to win it, that means 7th place would get it. If you got top 4 or Europa.
West Brom aren't far behind Everton, are they?
Yeah.
they're not, but they're slipping.
They got some
up.
difficult games.
They're slipping, and also West Ham are coming up. I'll give it to them. They've
We're
come-
not going to take it.
You're not going to challenge, but you're going to be.
How many points are you behind West Brom?
7 now.
Yeah,
Oh,
West Brom
that's
won
quite-
again.
Yeah,
They've got
actually.
some hard games, but
Who West Brom?
I think we'll finish about 3 or 4 behind them now.
Anyway, back to our performance.
Yeah, it's,
Very poor. The Ibra show.
Yeah, but that shows you. That's what we got him for. He's goal scorer. We needed someone like him for ages and kind of a leader. Pogba didn't show up again, as you would like to point out, Alex.
Yeah, well, he didn't. He goes missing. He tries to do 45 pirouettes, he runs himself into trouble. He runs himself into trouble where he could just run straight forward, go sideways, and then fakes it. Oh.
He literally does do that so much. He takes the ball off into a blind alley, tries to take on about 3 people, loses it. We end up getting counter-attacked.
He complicates things. He doesn't do the simple things right.
But yeah, I don't think anyone played well apart from Ibra. Lingard's finish was good.
I thought Carrick was a bit shaky when he came on. Herrera wasn't great.
Herrera, the only thing with Herrera is that
it was a good ball in for the goal.
Yeah, Herrera's the kind of player though that once he's on a yellow card, he can't really play the way he likes to play because he's like a dog.
He was so niggly today, and Lingard was quite niggly as well. I think that's kind of the game plan. They had to stop that counter attack from Saints in the second half, especially.
That's one thing I don't like about Herrera. He's niggly and he does like to over exaggerate.
Oh yeah, he does. But he's a good player. That's the thing. He's niggly and he gets on people's nerves, and it works quite well for us. Like he's that player that we haven't had for a while, like a tackler kind of. I don't know how to explain.
Talking of Southampton, could Romeu join a bigger team? Slightly bigger.
He was very good today.
The thing is,
He was good, but his discipline.
I think he could reach maybe. He could be like a consistent Europa League player. He's a bit above Saints level, but not. I don't think he's top 4 level.
Well, think about the teams that are around there. So they've got Everton, but they've now got Schneidlin and Idrissa Gueye.
They've got a really good midfield now.
West Brom.
He wouldn't go to West Brom. I'd see that as a step down from Saints, really.
Yeah,
don't know. They're quite same average
location-wise.
I think it would either be here or Spain.
But then
I could maybe see him at Liverpool, to be honest.
The Spanish game, I'm not sure if that suits him because you have to be technically a bit better.
Well,
I could see him at maybe Liverpool. Who have they got there? Not really anyone.
Emre Can, Henderson.
Yeah, but he's not flashy enough for Liverpool, is he?
Yeah, he's not got the charisma.
He's not 30 million.
He wouldn't go to anyone else.
No, maybe abroad.
It depends how Saints do. Yeah,
I see him maybe going to like Germany, to be honest. But
no, I reckon.
I think he'll stay at Saints.
Yeah, as long as they keep finishing top 10, then there's no reason to leave.
I like how
I don't think they'll finish top 10 this year.
I think they will.
I like how we're saying
12th, 13th.
Well, they're not in any other competition now, so
yeah.
We're saying about Romeu had one good game, and now we're already trying to link him somewhere away.
No, he's not even had one good game.
This season he has been good. To be fair, last year I thought he was awful. I really did.
Yeah, when they bought him, I think in January, and I was like, when he came on, because obviously I was there most of the games, he looked really, really shaky. But it seems like since Wanyama's left, he's had to step up into that role, and I think he's done quite well.
No, yeah, that's who is it we're talking? Me and Alex saying he kind of reminds me of like the Cavani, like because not as in position, but stepping up into the role. Because we were saying today, like Cavani was never the player he is when Ibra was there.
No,
and now he's stepped into that role. So Romeu's
when he scored today, that was his 40th goal this season for the country.
Insane,
which is pretty impressive.
What Cavani?
Yeah,
serious talent.
Would you take Romeu at Arsenal?
No,
better than Cochran.
Well,
that's a discussion.
That is a discussion.
That is next week.
Yeah,
there could be some explicit.
That's a
coming out there.
PJ. That's a PJ.
We talked about the FA Cup briefly, and I just want to talk on it for a couple of minutes because everyone was talking about it on Tuesday when we went into university.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about it.
It's Wayne Shaw. And was he right to get sacked from Sutton United?
Okay,
yes,
go on. You say no, and I'll go yes.
No, I've got yes and no.
Okay,
I can see why, but it's just a bit of exposure, a little bit of money. You probably got a bit of money on the side.
Well, which is the only thing that makes it so you feel sorry for him because it's just a bit of a joke.
But he's been there for however long.
But
he's Sutton through and through.
Oh yeah, no, he's not been there that long.
Is he not?
He's literally been there about 2 years.
Oh, fair enough.
He's not Sutton through and through at all.
His dedication though.
He's been around the national. He's been around the National League for literally like 5 years.
What makes it like people see it as more acceptable is because it's in a lower league. Yeah. If that was a Premier League player that done that,
if that was a Premier League player doing like 100 grand bets and all
that. But because he's a non-league footballer, they think it's just non-league.
And the bad thing is it's the Sun, which makes it a little bit worse.
Yeah, because they're sponsored by the Sun, and then that was.
Well, they nearly got stuffed by that at the weekend, didn't they? Because they didn't have a backup goalkeeper on.
That story has literally written itself.
Yeah.
Wayne Shaw, he was hoovering the dugout before the game.
Let's be honest, it's probably better putting a normal player on than him anyway.
They won 3-1.
Exactly.
Did they? They won. Yeah. Brilliant. So I didn't really come back to buy him in the bottom. Oh, but it's quite exaggerated, isn't it? Just the way it's been handled.
I don't really understand. So did he actually get money? Has this ever come out?
No,
because it hasn't been confirmed.
I
believe he
got
paid money.
He people that he knew put a bet on it and asked him to do it. Come on, 10 to 1.
Then that is match fixing in a way,
which is why he should have gotten.
But some people were debating if it was actually a pie.
It's
Yeah,
pasty.
he was saying it
Pasty.
was a pasty, yeah.
Of course he was. Yeah.
Pasty gate.
Good old Wayne.
He doesn't care, it was a fucking pastry. He wants that in him.
And he ate it. So
And he
shit.
loved it.
Right.
Moving on. What
Spurs.
Oh.
Spurs,
Oh,
because they
you're-
have bundled their way out of the Europa League this week, losing to again on aggregate.
Yes.
Once again,
He can
Tottenham think they are the bollocks.
And
Last year they did it against Dortmund and got absolutely spanked. They think they are Real
but
Madrid and they are not.
This is Dortmund, and then there's like, what could they play?
Yeah.
Ghent.
No, but
Ghent.
against Dortmund,
Yeah,
Ghent.
they rested half their team and got
No.
walloped 3-0 in the first leg. Whatever it was,
Yeah,
3
but
or
at least
4-0.
that's Dortmund. This is a
Yeah,
bloody
but
team
still,
that are, what,
this is-
7th in the Belgian.
This is
I think.
Tottenham. They don't go for the Europa League. They're not good enough to challenge for anything else. Top 4 at best.
They're really good today, though.
Yeah, but this is against Stoke. Why can't they do that against Ghent? Are Ghent better than Stoke? No.
Probably not.
Why can't Tottenham do it? Wembley is an excuse, is a bit.
Wembley's not an excuse. If anything, they've got more fans in there.
Yeah, I mean,
The only thing is, though,
I just-
if I was Man U and I was playing at a ground I'm not used to, I wouldn't like it. It's like the West Ham thing. Like,
Yeah.
you haven't been the same since you've left your thing, and maybe it's the same with them not playing at White Hart Lane.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you play.
Anyway, that Dele Alli
Oh, I
challenge.
was just about to mention that. That's
Disgusting. Yeah.
disgusting.
He should be banned for longer. Really should.
Yeah, because he.
That was horrible.
Well, because it's in European, will there be any repercussions for the Premier
Yeah.
League?
No, not Premier League. You'll just miss the first 3 games of the next Europe. So
Yeah.
Champions League.
So,
probably.
no, when they're in Europa League again.
Well, no, they'll probably
Yeah,
get top 4
I
one
don't
day.
think they will get top 4.
Don't you?
Mm.
The thing is,
It'll be between you and them, I think.
when you look at them in Europe, you would say no way they top 4. But then in the Premier League, they always seem to fire. Like they battered Stoke today.
It's the way they play.
Stoke aren't a bad team, and Harry Kane's hat trick was amazing.
Things with Tottenham, they're very hot. They're either hot or cold.
Yeah,
There's no in the middle with them.
because they've
It's
got
very narrow.
they've got Everton next weekend.
I think that's maybe why Wembley doesn't suit them. The way they play is very narrow.
Yeah.
They don't have
It's like
natural
you.
wingers.
It's
They
exactly
don't,
like
yeah,
you.
they don't have natural. They rely on the fullbacks,
Yeah,
and when
but
they
no
get caught
pace.
out, they really are the most narrow team.
The thing with Tottenham is that they're really good at keeping clean sheets. So they kept another one today, didn't they?
Normally.
4-0. So
But
Yeah.
I think Kings they got a good defence, but Lloris has looked a bit shaky this season.
I think he's one of the most overrated goalkeepers. I have to be honest.
overrated.
Yeah.
I just think
I'm
he's
not.
inconsistent.
I'm not saying he's not a good goalkeeper, but very overrated. He puts himself in ridiculous positions.
I don't think he's overrated. I just think that he'll have 3 good games and then a really bad game.
Yeah, but he does. Thing is, he'll make mistakes that he doesn't even need to be in that position or situation. He's just over the top type. He's a great shot stopper though.
I like him personally,
This is not ultimate.
but he's nothing on David De Gea.
Oh, jeez,
Yeah,
do you have to
floppy
talk about
hands.
Floppy hands? What are you talking about?
He's no Darren Randolph. Let's just say that.
Floppy hands? Nah, not having that. Best goalkeeper in the world.
that? So we've only got Man United
Nobody
left.
disagrees.
We've only got Man United left in the Europa League.
Mhm.
We now have, let's say, Arsenal are out, Leicester are out,
Yes.
Man City are,
They should be
Man City
through.
should go through.
they should go through. So we got one team left in the quarterfinals of Europe.
The Premier League is not
That
good.
says something.
What, in the Champions League?
Well, the quality of our team was.
The 2 Manchester clubs representing in
Yeah.
Europe.
It's a joke. Do you not think? English football,
To be-
it should be the pinnacle of football.
To be fair though, you got a really hard draw. Bayern Munich as a team.
Yeah, but you've got to play those teams, haven't you?
Yeah,
At
some point, yeah.
eventually, but you
But it's
wouldn't
not
want
like
that early.
it's not like you lost 2-1 to Bayern.
Yeah, but
Things with Arsenal, it's not 1-0 or 2-1. It's 5-1.
It will be, and if we win, it'll be 1-0.
Yeah. I mean, next year when Chelsea are in it, they're not. Chelsea are never going to get banged, are they?
no,
They always put a good fight in.
yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how they do.
Well, I think they've had a year out of European football. Seeing them back in Europe would be good. And
They've always been quite strong.
That's the
though.
thing.
European nights at Stamford Bridge are supposed to be good.
They're
so.
a very hard team to play.
Chelsea, yeah, because Chelsea and Liverpool were doing well in the league.
Yeah.
They haven't had
That's the
European
thing, you
football,
think-
so
Everyone says that Liverpool are doing really well, but they haven't got any Euro
No,
at
they're not
all.
in-
So
what? They're not in any competitions now. Are they? Out
where are they in
FA
the league
Cup?
now? 4th, 5th.
No, fifth, yeah.
If they don't get top 4,
And
that is
we're
a
a point behind
that
them
is a
now.
big failure. If they don't get top 4 this year, it really is.
Well, they got Arsenal this weekend, so we can have some
Yeah.
quick predictions.
What,
Liverpool,
are you
just
away?
Liverpool, Arsenal. Yeah, we're at Anfield.
1-1.
My head says Liverpool 3-1, but my heart says Arsenal like 2-1.
Have you seen the recent stats? Liverpool against like the top 6, they've picked up like 13 points,
Now-
and against like the bottom
Yeah.
6, they've picked up like 7 points. And it's
Well,
like,
they battered
the way
Spurs, didn't they?
the way you play, if you sort out your game plan, that all your players stick to their positions, you can beat them, counter them. But I don't.
The worry that I have for you
Think it
is
was
that you keep a lot of the ball and Liverpool try and counter you.
The thing is,
Mane
the problem with you though, when you go 1-0 down, your
Why do
head's
you keep looking at me when you say you?
Alright, sorry.
I'm not an Arsenal fan.
Your heads always drop.
Yeah.
Always. So.
Well,
What do you think? You never say it.
we will probably lose. I think we'll get banged. I think they'll put about at least 3 past. I think Mane will just literally rip.
Both teams-
Either
both
Gibbs
teams
or
score.
Monreal, whoever is there, he will get ripped to shreds. And if we've got Mustafi and no Koscielny, hopefully he's back.
What? What's wrong? Oh yeah.
Because he missed obviously the FA Cup. But then we got Liverpool, then we got Bayern Munich in the midweek,
And then you've got-
and we got Lincoln City. It's just such a contrast. Like Liverpool, one of the best teams in the Premier League. Bayern, one of the best teams in the world. Lincoln City. So it's just
You're
Best
still
team
waiting
in the
for-
conference.
yeah.
How long have we got left for recording?
Well, I put the time to 25 minutes. We got four left. So we'll go. Hey Bellew is coming up this weekend. We just watched The Gloves Are Off, which was their like talking, like just mentally preparing themselves for the fight.
Chatting.
Who won The Gloves Are Off? First of all, who's won the mental battle going into the fight?
I don't think.
I don't
anyone's-
think any of them won
No.
it, but you think Bellew.
I think Bellew.
No,
Yeah.
he didn't get to Hay at all.
Do you know? You really don't
He didn't
think
get
so?
him. So he didn't bother him, but he was.
But I don't
he
think.
got him with one
I don't
question.
think. No, I don't think that question really got Hay because it was a stupid. It was stupid.
It wasn't stupid.
It was. It wasn't.
Well, no,
it
because-
wasn't a clever question.
No, because it was true. He said that if he's so big.
No, because the
time-
fans want it.
Yeah, but it took him like 20 seconds to give him that
Yeah.
answer. He didn't really know.
We-
he said
we-
if you're that big time, then
Yeah, if
why
you
have
educate
you
yourself,
not?
how many people wanted to see that?
Come on, then we're having a gloves off here, mate.
Yeah.
Well, you get sparked out. No, let's be honest. Who would you rather see, David Hay versus Bellew or David Hay versus Wilder? The fans would say David Bellew all day, every day.
Day?
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
would.
For
The
British
thing is, who would
boxing-
fight David Hay?
No, that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
He said he couldn't get the biggest names at the moment, but
I
think this fight makes no sense for Bellew because he's just if he loses,
Yeah, if he wins.
he's
Yeah, no,
gonna.
it does make sense. The money.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all
literally
that's-
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
but
course.
David
it
Hay
is.
said he hasn't got a lot of money. That's what was in his budget.
No,
Those
that was Dave. The Dave budget.
Yeah.
Well, so yeah,
Yeah,
was he
he's
scheduled
now-
to 2
Dave
fights
were
on day
paying
then?
Mark
Yeah,
Demore
now he's with
chicken and
Guy,
chips and
so
a
yeah.
fiver.
So
Was it Belly said Mark Demore lost to a punching bag?
yeah.
Or he drew with him or something?
Yeah, he said Mark Demore got knocked
Wasn't he
out
like
by a punch.
32-0?
Yeah, he was. He said both the people he beat was undefeated, which is good for Hay's confidence. But you both think Hay will win, capiche?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Tony Bellew.
Yeah,
will
but
win.
why?
Yeah, because you can't. You've literally thrown away the fact that Bellew is the champion going into this fight.
Yeah,
He's
Or
a
cruiserweight.
champion of a bum division. There's no one good in here.
Yeah,
And-
he's still a champion of it.
Oh,
Yeah, he's still.
Didn't
a
he
champion,
fight at light
isn't he?
heavyweight before and that's when he lost?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a complete. I think it's a miss.
I think Hay will
stupid.
win. I don't think he'll knock him out. I think he will have Bellew
You
against
think
the
he'll win on
ropes.
points?
No, I think he'll have Bellew against
And
the
he'll just
rope.
stop
He'll
him.
stop him, yeah. He will just be loading. I don't think he'll fully knock him
I
out.
don't understand
He
how
might knock
Belly's
him
going
down.
to win because if he's
Well,
got
Belly's
to
not-
he has got to land a punch, a flush.
Bellew-
Yeah,
like
yeah.
proper
Yeah.
Bellew won't win on points.
No,
There's
he
no
won't.
way
He's
that'll
start,
happen.
the way
He
he
just won't be
fights,
able
he's
to
not
do it.
stylish.
Yeah, but David Hay's not exactly a points fighter.
He's not going to play. He's not going to.
Yeah, but-
neither of them are going to play for
No.
like fight for points. Aren't they?
No,
They're
so,
both going to
so
go for it.
can we all agree it's going to be a slugfest?
Oh, yeah. I just don't know if Bellew can hang for that long.
Nah, Hayes too quick for him.
I
Just
mean,
stands no chance.
Bellew's, I think, best chance is early on. If Hay starts slow, that could be... I don't agree that Hay says
Yeah, but
that
do you
Bellew
think-
can't knock
do
him
you
out.
honestly
Bellew
think
can knock
Bellew-
Hay out.
do you
He
think?
could, yeah. I'm not saying he will.
I think he
he
has
could.
to land.
Yeah.
Like Hay hardly ever gets like.
Yeah, but,
He's too
yeah, but how
quick
many
to
times
move.
have you seen Hay's chin tested?
Not rarely.
I'm not saying
Much,
Bellew's
but-
going to land one
Well,
punch and he's out.
Even Klitschko didn't really test
Yeah.
David Hay's chin.
Yeah, because Hay's so quick, he doesn't get hit.
That's what I mean, and that's
Yeah.
why Bellew's not quick at
Yeah.
all. So he's not going to get.
Bellew
anywhere
can knock
near
him out, but that's...
He's got to get close to him.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's going to get anywhere near him. Hay will be in and out.
Yeah.
All I can
It all
say-
depends on Hay, I think.
All I can say is that we are excited for it. We are out of time.
We'll be watching that on a live stream.
Yeah.
We actually could. We should do
Goggle
reactions.
box it.
We will. We will definitely do that. That is coming next
God, we need
time.
a few SD cards.
Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next week.